Hey guys, it's fluentInnerd here.
Time for Hydroponic Caravan.
And we're on Nintendo GameCube screen. We're thinking, it's another Power Generation video. Well, look up.
Yes, you're obviously illiterate.
Because we are
illiterate.
I don't even remember where we got that from anymore.
Buffalo.
Oh yeah.
Your word-based attacks cannot harm us because we are illiterate.
Anyway, so we got a little cool disco coin here in this down right. What does that mean? Craps again. This is our second time trying this. The first one failed inexplicably.
Yes.
Wario ate it.
But basically...
Okay, now see that little spinning thing? That is a legit attack, which I'll show you a bit later.
But this game is amazing, and that's all there is to it. We both love it a lot. I'm just kind of here. I won't be here for the whole series, but I am here for the first couple episodes to kick it off.
Long ago, there was an evil black... Let's do a demonic voice. Fed on the wishes of people. Turning their desires into power.
This generic plotline gave birth to many evil spirits who then tormented the good creatures of the world. Then, just when it seemed that the bad plotline would overrun the land, the spritlings of the sacred forest ensnared the back plot and hid it away within their deep woods. But over time, these events were all forgotten, and one day a greedy treasure hunter stole the bad plot from the ruins.
Ooh, free at last. I'm chock full of power. I think I'll turn all this greedy sap's jewels into evil spirits. Yes, he sounds like the, Wario's castle.
Apparently those in all caps.
Yes!
Wario's castle.
Those Wario's
castle.
See, I did it right!
Yes.
Yeah, he's insane.
You would be too if you had that much gold.
Yeah. And Sanity tears him apart. Or this. Even a little shrine room for the freaking Cthulhu gem. Oh, and by the way, the idea of substituting the word black jewel with bad plotline was my idea. By the way, go back there, pause when he's falling. Hilarious face. And we got our head stuck in solid concrete. Ow. Anyway, so, first things first. Okay,
that's an interesting thing about this game. This is one of the only, not one of the only, but there aren't many games that do this. This was one of the few games that actually used the, Game Boy Advance to GameCube hookup cable. Basically, see if those question marks there? Those basically, you could, through unlockables in this game, you can actually download, little micro games from WarioWare Inc. onto your Game Boy. And it was pretty cool. I did it once, because, I mean, if you have the cable, you may as well, and games don't really use it. There's no point in buying one. But if you have one, there you go, use it for it. But yeah, this game's awesome.
Anyway, so, see this thing? You think, oh, it's two parts, the yellow and the green part. Well, if you look really, really closely, you'll still won't notice that there's four.
Yes.
But anyways, this is what the final boss is, of course. By the way, let's see, we got our attacks. B to punch, A to jump, ground pound, classic dash. And if you jump or dash, and you got that attack.
This is actually one of the few games that I own that I've actually beaten, at least I think, to completion. I know I got to the final boss.
Yeah, World 1.
But
Shrooms,
I usually don't
dude.
beat that. I usually don't get that far into games.
The completely pointless save book right here.
Yes.
The shrooms, dude.
For people who compulsively save like me, it's amazing.
Haunted area.
I just realized how Lovecraftian that place looks. It
Hello.
didn't really strike me till now.
Hellfire Mountain.
Oh, that place was horrible.
Oh yeah, but we'll be dealing with that right now.
Yes. Do you like to see fluentInnerd getting pissed off at video games? I know I do. Yeah, you'll be seeing a lot of that in this Let's Play. This game gets really frustrating with the puzzles, although you'd never expect it. And yeah, physics just got completely broken.
Yep.
Just jumped off the ledge and ended up in the same place.
Yep. Anyways,
yeah, this game gets ridiculously hard.
To-do list with the boss. No. Get the heart fragment. Nab gold statues. Get back my stuff. Find all the treasure. I intend on hopefully doing all of that for all the levels. By the way, this game only has 8 levels and 4 bosses, but the levels are unbelievably long.
Yeah, this is by no means a short game.
Yeah, dude, this is like longer than Bomberman Generation long.
These levels take forever.
This is a recurring theme, isn't it? Well, let me tell you a bit of backstory about how much I like this game. Back when I was a little kid, I first bought these back then. It was fairly new. Paper Mario 1000 Year Door. Now, original Paper Mario is one of my favorite games of all time. But I ended up buying this because I had extra money. But I decided to grab this first. A good week later, I was finally able to tear myself away from this game long enough to actually play 1000 Year Door. That's saying something now. Now you saw that the big one I could knock unconscious. The other three guys take care of him. I just threw him. I could have also done this. Spun him around.
Yeah, this game has some fun attacks. And that was one of those tokens that you can use to unlock the GBA, GBA downloads.
And finally, boom! 33.5. One of my best I've done. Something in a cage. I might as well watch. Let's watch closer.
Wario! Hi!
It's the
I've
great
been waiting
Wario.
for you! I'm one of the spritlings of the forest!
I'm the great Mido of the forest fairies.
Remember, Wario? Can't pass!
Remember, Wario, you aren't a real man until you've had a face.
I have really bad news! I have really bad news. That generic plot you stole is sucking up all the negative green energy slowly around in your castle. And terrible things are starting to happen. Honest. If you want to survive, learn the fucking controls.
Hey, come on.
Basically, those guys control like whether you get a good or bad ending. They're basically collectibles.
Think of Luigi's Mansion. Now, we got creep. Now, you can see we got. Oh.
Statue of yourself, you narcissistic bastard.
Yes, meanwhile Wario taunts you and you're thinking, look how creepy that statue is with no nose right now.
Oh yeah, his nose is a separate piece. And if you haven't noticed it yet, just take a second, listen to the music. This game has amazing music.
This game is
surprisingly jazzy, actually, for the game. Just for the overall feel of the game. But it fits so well at the same time.
Boo. We use that to collect coins and look really, really, really freaking creepy.
Yes. Basically, every level has basically just a reskinned version of the small enemies and the big enemies.
And
they work the same way, but I think they get a bit more powerful as the game continues. And there are a couple other types. Yeah.
And now we've got the nose.
There we go. It looks a bit less creepy. You know, just a disembodied head. But it still kind of feels sort of Addams Family-esque. Yeah.
Oh, a combo. Have a rotten day.
Yes.
Notice we're collecting coins by eating them. Yeah, so if you haven't noticed, pretty much the plot is an excuse to beat the living crap out of everything in sight.
Yes.
By the way, this game really cares about the treasures. For instance, down there. Oh god, what the heck? Those coins last time! What the heck?
This is
Okay.
That's it. That's interesting. Yeah, that was cool. I would have remembered the bomb.
Yeah, I mean, I just played this like 5 seconds ago and
because the recording for it, yeah. Apparently they changed this up a bit. That's cool.
That's every time I played that's always been coins. That's really interesting. Well, look how creepily I climb this pole. Look at his eyebrows too. Look at me. Look at his eyebrows when he does it. Look. Look at his face.
Yeah. This game has personality.
It's like a lot of personality.
It has a lot of it, yeah. They got this one right.
I can't break the box like that, but
You still have everything in this game by punching it.
Listen, eventually you're gonna have to deal with
that
stone.
Do it, yeah!
That sits on the gold. To get rid of it, you gotta collect a certain number of plot important items.
MacGuffins. McMuffins! McMuffins.
kids in your non-vegan food.
Low every ground hand, she's a sub-level that holds one. And I can feel free to make fun of Southerners. I'm in Virginia.
Why is he?
Learn the fucking controls.
Pretty much, yeah.
Anyways, by the way, look at this.
Garlic, don't you love garlic? Delicious garlic restores health. Listen, you big O. I got the courage to take me on. I can't talk it up. If you got the courage to take me on, I guess it's okay to sell you garlic.
So he's black now?
I don't know. I was actually trying to do more of like a Rocky Balboa voice, and it ended up being really black instead. Basically, you punch him, pay him 20 coins, and he gives you garlic.
Yep. So again, everything in this game is solved by beating the crap out of it.
Yes, and that's what's amazing.
Except for this.
Yes, these are the puzzle levels.
Yes, because
basically the puzzle bits of the game, which is what differentiates it from a lot of kind of fighting, platforming sort of games.
This is the only reason actually Wario needs to play it. Otherwise, he cruises his way through this game.
Oh yeah.
Wario cruises his way through the game on autopilot, more the fact that he probably doesn't that picking his nose probably hurts his brain. At this point.
Yeah.
Right?
Basically, with these things, you have to punch them inside the X's facing.
Yeah, if you actually want to get them all, you gotta do some hardcore parkour like that. Really jazzy. Anyone who's ever played this game will know this song.
Oh yeah, you recognize it by default. You know it, you love it.
Greenhorn Forest. Such an amazing song. Yeah, it's definitely one of the better games of the GameCube era. And definitely one of the...
It's not very well known at all, which is what surprises me.
It's like super cheap, it's usually like $10.
Oh yeah, whereas a lot of the big budget releases still sell for like $30. It's pretty surprising, considering it's an update console. You can buy the console for $30.
Yeah.
No kidding, like
Yes.
at GameStop, you can get a refurbished GameCube for like 30 or 20. You know, there are GameCube games that still sell for like new price. But it's just
So let's check this time.
This wasn't a big budget release, I guess.
Wow, we only lost 4 frames. Huzzah! I like doing this. I got it first this time. Punch. Yeah, you can spam that for money if you really freaking wanted to do it, but unless you're as greedy as Wario himself. Oh, it's garlic. That was coins last time.
It's definitely your turn here.
Hello there! So, aerial enemies, what do we do? Aerial punch! Smash their face into the ground at 10 miles an hour, 20 miles an hour.
Yes. It's vibrating.
No idea. Hello there!
You bug or something.
Boom!
That's awesome. Yes,
So this is another interesting puzzle. Now, we gotta get up there. But we also gotta get inside it. So first, now we can do crap like that. Now here's where the brain meets on these and basically punch around when you realize you got something. There we go. Or you just pull the camera in with it. I made it!
Yes.
I made it out! Alive! I've actually spent, there have been many times which I actually spent some time busting that entire structure, but I don't feel like it this time. Because this is a Let's Play, and I don't think anyone would actually want to watch crap like that.
Yeah, that's the sort of thing I would pretty cautious with a lot of things.
Notice how that little bird thing is teleporting. That's because he went off screen. He went too far off screen. But thing is, that's about it for now. Now, have fun staring at Wario's limbless structure.
Yes.
Well, he taunts you. And the 2 little spritlings jumping for joy. The 3 little imprisoned ones cry silent tears. Don't worry. We'll free him later.
Hopefully.
Yep.
Especially considering how much of a completionist fluentInnerd is.
Yep. So, I'll see you guys next time.
Goodbye.
See ya.